Okay guys, this is kind of different because I'm having to do a selfie video of speaking out of hold your piece. I am in Ghana, you'd never guess because I'm in my room at the minute. And I just wanted to talk about homosexuality. I came across a story of, I can't remember the guy's name, but this guy was, I think, accosted by some crowd because they felt that he was gay, and they nearly killed him had some people not stepped in. And I was hurt about that because the Ghana that I remember when I was a kid and used to, go to school here for a really, quite a short period of time, we were really tolerant and nice people. We were always known for, being very calm and being very loving and welcoming. And I don't know if religion has kind of warped our minds a little bit, because I know a lot of Christians, I am Christian myself, will say, oh, homosexuality is a sin. Well, so is lying, so is cheating, so is being selfish and thinking evil thoughts. There is no sinometer, so to speak, where, your sin is worse than mine. If we believe in hell, then we're all going to go there. If that's the way we choose our lives, there's not going to be, a hell for homosexuals and a hell for liars and a hell for whatever. It's going to be one very hot place that everybody can, enjoy. I think my point really is this. I don't see how in 2015 we can be that naive to honestly believe that there are no homosexuals in Ghana. That's just quite ridiculous on a number of levels. The fact is, we need to ask ourselves, who isn't homosexual? In as much that some of the people in that crowd, I'm sure there's married men probably in that crowd who sleep with other men. It's not something that people will admit to for obvious reasons, because who wants to go and get lynched? But the fact of the matter is, there are married men in gay relationships. There are people masquerading as heterosexual males, and they're not. And they're not because our society says that if you are different, then be prepared to die, because we will lynch you. And people get very self-righteous about this. Oh, so are you saying that, we should just do this and then they're going to spoil our society? Really? Well, gays have always been around. They may not have always made themselves known, but gay people have always been there. And, you are a human being first and your sexuality is second. I don't care who sleeps with who. That's your business. At the end of the day, it's not in front of me. I'm far more concerned about people having sex that haven't consented to it. That's more something that it should move people to be that more passionate. But what two people decide to do privately, I don't think we should publicly humiliate people. I think at the end of the day, we should always, if we claim especially to be Christians, we must always love first. The Christ I know and the Christ that's written about in the Bible loved everybody. He loved everyone without exception. He was a one person. That's why there was such a big differentiation between the Pharisees and how Christ behaved. He loved everyone. Look at the woman by the well. He said, look, how many husbands have you got? He was kind. He was loving. He embraced everybody. The woman with the issue of blood, she had to live as an outcast. But she knew that if she touched the hem of his garments, that she would be fine, she would be healed. And all I'm saying is that love does a lot more than hate does. Love and tolerance and acceptance. And the fact that, and please, before people get up in their tree, acceptance does not mean agreement. Actually, it means sometimes to agree to disagree. And I think if we as people, we shouldn't deceive ourselves into thinking that once somebody is gay, you write them off and that is their whole existence is a gay person. That person doesn't have, kindness in their heart. That person isn't loving. That person isn't worth something to their family. So I don't see why, just because you aren't gay, that you feel that you have the right to sit there and then just assume that a gay person loses every value of being a human being, or they lose any attributes of being a good, kind, or good person or kind-hearted person. So all I'm saying is that, before we're so quick to jump on the necks of people and condemn them, check yourself. What is it in your life that if it came out would cause you embarrassment? But so before you sit there and start judging somebody, oh, this one is gay, oh, this one is that, check yourself. Check yourself. Because perfect, I am not. And I'm the first to admit it. I have my own issues. You understand? I'm not a perfect person. But you know what? I have company. So all I will say is that, you know what, Ghanaians, let's not lose that beauty that we have, which is being very loving and being known to be, you know, kind-hearted people. Please.